Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. Dynamic button image change in C Windows Forms, a comprehensive tutorial. This tutorial will guide you through the process of dynamically changing the image of a button in a C Windows Forms application. We'll cover various aspects, including loading images, how to load images from different sources, resource files, external files, internet URLs. Setting images at design time, how to set an initial image for the button in the Visual Studio Designer. Changing images at runtime, implementing code to change the button's image based on events, user actions, or application state. Image scaling and alignment, how to control the appearance of the image within the button using properties like imagealign and image scaling. Error handling, implementing error handling to gracefully deal with scenarios like invalid image paths or network issues. Performance considerations, discussing best practices for image loading and management to avoid performance bottlenecks. Different event triggers, triggering image changes based on click, mouse enter, mouse leave events. Using image lists, employing image list for efficient management of multiple images. Code example, a complete, runnable C Windows Forms application demonstrating all the concepts. Prerequisites, Visual Studio, latest version recommended. Basic knowledge of C and Windows Forms programming. 1. Creating a new Windows Forms project, 1. Open Visual Studio. 2. Create a new project by selecting Create a new project. 3. Choose Windows Forms app, .NET Framework, or .NET depending on your framework version. 4. Name your project, example Dynamic Button Image Demo, and click Create. 2. Adding a button to the form, 1. In the Visual Studio Designer, you'll see a blank form, form1.cs. 2. From the toolbox, usually on the left side of the screen, find the button control. 3. Drag and drop a button control onto the form. 4. Optional, change the name property of the button to something descriptive, example My Button. This will be the name you use to refer to the button in your code. Also, change the text property if desired, example Click Me. 3. Adding images to your project, resource files. The most common and recommended way to include images is to add them as project resources. This embeds the images within your application's executable. 1. In Solution Explorer, usually on the right side of the screen, right-click on your project name, Dynamic Button Image Demo. 2. Select Add existing item. 3. Browse to the folder where you have your image files, example PNG, JPG, GIF. 4. Select the image files you want to add and click Add. 5. In Solution Explorer, select the images you just added. 6. In the Properties window, usually at the bottom, change the Build Action property to Embedded Resource. Alternatively, you can add images directly to the project's resource file. 1. In Solution Explorer, expand your project node. 2. Expand the Properties folder. 3. Double-click on Resources.res. This opens the Resource Designer. 4. From the drop-down menu above, choose Images. 5. Click Add Resource - Add Existing File. 6. Browse to and select your image files. When images are added via Resources.res, their build action is automatically set to Embedded Resource. 4. Setting an initial image, design time. You can set an initial image for the button in the Visual Studio Designer. This image will be displayed when the application starts. 1. Select the button in the designer. 2. In the Properties window, Locate the image property. 3. Click the drop-down arrow next to the image property. 4. Select Project Resource File. 5. Choose the image you want to use from the list of available resources. You can also adjust how the image is displayed. *imagealign* controls the alignment of the image within the button. Possible values include middle center, middle left, middle right, top center, etc. *imagescaling* controls how the image is scaled to fit the button. Possible values include *none*. The image is not scaled. *size to fit*. The image is scaled proportionally to fit the button. This is the most common and usually the best option. *zoom*. The image is scaled proportionally to fill the entire button area, potentially cropping parts of the image. 5. Changing images at runtime, click event. Now, let's write code to change the button's image when the button is clicked. 1. Create a click event handler *. Double click on the button in the designer. This will automatically create a click event handler method in your form1.cs file, example myButton_click. 2. Write the code to change the image *. Explanation *. Using system.drawing, this is essential to work with image objects. Is image1 displayed? This Boolean variable keeps track of which image is currently displayed on the button. This is needed to switch between images correctly. *myButton.image equals properties.resources.image2, this line sets the image property of the button to the image resource named image2. Replace image2 with the actual name of your image resource in resources.res. *myButton.image equals properties.resources.image1, this line sets the image property back to the first image resource. Replace image1 with the actual name of your image resource in resources.res. Is image1 displayed equals, is image1 displayed, this line toggles the value of the is image1 displayed variable, so the next click will switch to the other image. 6. Running the application ***. Press F5 or click Start to run your application. When you click the button, its image should change between the two images you added to the resources. 7. Changing images on mouse enter/leave, hover effect. You can also change the button's image when the mouse enters or leaves the button's area. This creates a hover effect. 1. Create mouse enter and mouse leave event handlers ***. Select the button in the designer. ** in the properties window, click the events button, the lightning bolt icon. ** double click on the mouse enter event to create the myButton_mouse enter event handler. ** double click on the mouse leave event to create the myButton_mouse leave event handler. 2. Write the code ***. Explanation ***. myButton_mouse enter, this event handler is called when the mouse cursor enters the button's area. It sets the button's image to the image hover resource, you'll need to add a separate hover image to your resources. myButton_mouse leave, this event handler is called when the mouse cursor leaves the button's area. It sets the button's image back to the image normal resource, which is your default image. 8. Using image lists, for efficient management. If you have many images that you want to use with your buttons, using an image list control can be more efficient. Image list preloads the images into memory, which can improve performance, especially when frequently switching between images. 1. Add an image list control * from the toolbox, drag and drop an image list control onto your form. It will appear in the component tray below the form. 2. Populate the image list ***. Select the image list control in the designer. ** in the properties window, click the images property, then click the Button to open the image collection editor. Asterisk click Add to add your images to the image list. You can also give each image a name, key, in the properties grid. 3. Modify the button code. Asterisk modify the code in your event handlers to use the image list. Explanation. Asterisk image list 1. Images image key. This retrieves the image from the image list using its key, the name you gave the image in the image collection editor. Make sure you replace the placeholder key with the actual key of the images. 9. Loading images from external files. While resource files are generally preferred, you can also load images from external files. Important notes. Replace C \\path \\to \image1.png and C \\path \\to \image2.png with the actual paths to your image files. Error handling. The try, catch block is crucial for handling potential errors, such as the file not being found or being an invalid image format. Deployment. If you're loading images from external files, you need to ensure that those image files are included with your application when you deploy it. They cannot rely on specific paths existing on the user's machine. 10. Loading images from the internet, URLs. You can also load images from URLs, but this is generally not recommended for production applications as it relies on a stable internet connection and can be slower. It's better to download the image and save it locally, example to the user's app data folder. Important notes. Using system.net, this namespace is required for web request and web response. Asynchronous loading. The load image from URL async method is asynchronous, using async and await. This prevents the UI thread from blocking while the image is being downloaded, keeping the application responsive. Error handling. The try, catch block is essential for handling network errors, invalid URLs, or timeouts. Security. Be mindful of the URLs you're loading images from. Only load images from trusted sources to prevent potential security risks. Permissions. Your application might need internet access permissions to download images from URLs. Replace https://example.com/image1.png and https://example.com/image2.png with the actual URLs of your image files. 11. Error handling and best practices. Always use try, catch blocks. When loading images from files or URLs, wrap your code in try, catch blocks to handle potential exceptions, example file not found, invalid URL, network errors. Dispose of images. When you are done with an image object, it's good practice to dispose of it to release resources. This is especially important when loading images frequently. You can do this using a using statement. Avoid loading large images. Loading very large images can consume a lot of memory and slow down your application. Try to resize images to a suitable size before loading them. Consider caching. If you're loading the same images repeatedly, consider caching them in memory to avoid reloading them every time. A simple dictionary string image could work for caching based on file path or URL. Use bitmap for drawing. If you need to manipulate images, example resize, crop, use the bitmap class. Complete code example. This is a complete, runnable example that combines many of the concepts discussed above. Important 1. Add images to resources. Make sure you add image 1, image 2, and image hover, or whichever image names you use, to your project's resources. To replace placeholders * replace the placeholder file paths and URLs with the actual paths or URLs to your images. 3. Understand the options *. The example shows 3 ways to load images, resources, files, URLs. Comment/uncomment the code sections to try each option. Remember to use the correct using directives for the options you choose. 4. File paths are specific * if loading from files, ensure the file paths are correct for your system. 5. Build and run * build and run the application to test the functionality. This tutorial provides a solid foundation for dynamically changing button images in Windows Forms. Experiment with the code, explore different image sources, and implement robust error handling to create engaging and responsive user interfaces. Remember to consider the performance implications of image loading and use image lists for managing sets of images efficiently.